time traveler. He had disappeared before I was able to thank him for allowing me to convey his adventures via my book, The Time Machine. The fame and fortune that publication brought had allowed me to propose to my darling Rose, but I feared that I would never see him again. Imagine my surprise, though, when a mysterious letter arrived, accompanied by a large box.
My dear friend, I hope this letter finds you well. Unfortunately, I must convey news of a calamity that has befallen me, but to allow me to explain more, place the enclosed contraption on your head now. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can. How is this possible? What magic is this?
Oh, not magic, just science. But it's a long story that I will tell in good time. In the meantime, I'm afraid I need your help. Since our last meeting, I have time-traveled extensively, but it has become increasingly clear that I am not the only one doing so.
My dear Rose will never believe this. But what do you mean?
Well, certain historical events have unfolded in a way different to my recollection. I am also now stranded in the far past and need some assistance to get back. Would you help?
Without hesitation. I owe much of my success to you. How could I refuse?
This is excellent news. I knew I could rely on you. But before we get started, I should probably tutor you on the device you are wearing. Try using your mouse to look around the room. Try that now. Very good. Now, try using the W, S, A, or D to move around the room. Try that now. Excellent. Now, if you head outside and up the stairs to your left, well, we can get started.
Obviously, I'm happy to help, but surely there must be others more qualified to assist.
Oh, others are already assisting my friend, but I believe it to be a little unwise to share the secrets of time travel with certain people. In fact, if you look above you, you should be able to shortly see the airship Albatross as she heads to rendezvous at my house. It's probably simplest if you just follow it.
What an incredible machine. The Albatross, did you call her?
Yes, the masterpiece of a fellow inventor, Vincent Robur. I'm afraid we are not the best of friends, but he understood the seriousness of the trouble at hand and volunteered the use of his vessel.
I would love the opportunity of an introduction. Perhaps I could meet him and tell the world of his adventures as well as yours.
I think that unwise at this stage. Anyway, hurry along, my friend. Make your way to my house now. Welcome back to my home. You will always be safe here, as the building is protected by an energy field that will preserve your timeline, even if others around you change.
What do you want me to do first?
I think I should probably equip you with some helpful tools. If you head upstairs now, we can get started. Good. Now head to the far end of this room until you find a contraption called the probability machine. This is a probability machine. It harnesses the power of the fifth dimension to keep items safe from prying eyes. Now, if you come across any more of these in your travels, use them to gain access to vital resources. When you're ready, pull the lever by pressing I to interact. Excellent. Well done. Now press I to interact and pick up the radar device. Then go outside and switch it on. Do this by pressing either Q or E to use the hand that you feel most comfortable with. Remember to switch on your radar unit if you haven't already by pressing Q or E. The device will show you which way to go.
So, where are we going at this time of night?
To visit the premises of another acquaintance.
Another inventor?
Another inventor? Oh, of a sort. Henry's area of expertise is in medicine. However, he is also an extremely competent engineer, so he assists me from time to time.
Perhaps an opportunity to write his story instead of Robur.
I think that's very unwise. Whilst the good doctor is a useful ally, I find his medical research to be, shall we say, unusual.
I'm intrigued now. I look forward to meeting him.
I would not be so keen. Remember that Henry is an ally, not a friend. Now, hurry along now.
My goodness, that looks like a gun.
I could see how you would think that, but it's not as lethal as it looks. I'm afraid I left the exterior design of the device to Henry, and he has a flair for the dramatic, shall we say. That being said, of course, it will sting if required, although any damage caused is unlikely to be fatal. If you collect it now and head back to the house, I'll explain how to use it. The radar device will guide you back, in case the London fog has left you a little disorientated. Before we go any further, I think I should give you more instruction as to how to use that ray gun.
I thought you said it wasn't a gun.
I said it wasn't lethal. A grease gun delivers grease, but isn't dangerous. The ray gun delivers pure energy rays and has many uses. Self-defense, of course, being one of them. Head to the bookshelf at the bottom of the stairs and examine it carefully. See if you can work out how to access my secret laboratory.
Is that a copy of my book?
It is indeed. Why don't you take a closer look? Well done. Head downstairs and we'll see what state things are in.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs. What am I looking for?
What you can see here is an early version of my time machine. With the correct crystals, you can travel forwards or backwards, but only to specific time periods. Do you see any crystals inside those glowing orbs?
No, nothing. The orbs look empty. There are no lights.
As I feared, someone or something else has been here already and removed the existing crystals. I have one spare that you can use, but we will have to hunt for the rest and restore the power. If you head to your left and down the spiral staircase, we can proceed. Head off to your left, and I will take you through some basics of the weapon.
Weapon?
Less talking, my friend. Hurry along now. Head left into the sewer here. Yes, this is a little area Henry set up for testing energy projection devices. Enable the radar device using Q or E, then move close to the radar hologram. Hold I to interact until the radar device is fully charged. Z or C, depending on the hand you're holding the radar device in, to enable weapons charging through. Oh, very good. Well done. Now, when you're ready, interact with the red start button by pressing I, and the target will start moving. Try and hit it using the ray gun. Use your left mouse button to fire. I think you should try that again. Keep trying until you get all the targets. Now, grab the time crystal and head back to the entrance cave. Go right now, but before you go back upstairs, we need to see why there is no power to the time portal. Once you've passed the staircase, head over to the far end of the cave. That's right. Go down the passage, but be really quiet. There could be a Morlock here.
A Morlock? From your adventures in the future?
Yes, as you so diligently documented in your writings, I believe that the Morlocks have discovered my secrets and are also traveling through time.
But how can that be? You never said that they were that advanced.
Oh, they weren't. However, there was a brief period where they abducted my machine and dragged it into their filthy tunnels. Whilst I originally feared they would just damage it, it now appears that they took a much keener interest in its inner workings. So, proceed with caution. There could still be a Morlock lurking.
I say, I think I can see a Morlock.
Be careful. Stay still. They can see well in the dark.
What a disgusting creature!
Oh, they were human originally, but after 800,000 years of repression, they eventually rose up and rebelled. They were forced to work in a strange, dark underworld, but over time evolved to adapt to it. They also learned to use their superiors' technology against them and took control, as I fear they have done with my machine. Oh, they are a very adaptable race.
I think he's going.
Proceed with caution. Don't make any noise. Head into the cave and look for the lever to reactivate the power supply. The lever is on the other side of the river. Proceed with caution.
I think he's seen me.